show you is that Jacob had issues all of his life. I mean, the brother never got a break. So it came to the point to where he had to cross back. How many know you got to be careful about the bridges that you burn? Because you never know when you got to come back that same path. And so here it was, Jacob was making his way back. And he had to cross this bridge called Esau. And so he knows now, it's been all these years, I stole my brother's birthright. I manipulated him. I deceived him. I caused some great shame and embarrassment among the whole tribe. And I've got to go back and I've got to face that. And so he prepares himself. And this is where you'll find us in Genesis 32:22. Now he's preparing himself. He doesn't know. Have you ever did people wrong and you see him in the store and you don't know what? You just don't know. Your heart gets to race, the blood. You don't know the person going to fight you, curse you out, blast you. You don't know what they're going to do because some people are just unpredictable like that. Esau was one of those unpredictable type of people. So Jacob comes to the place where he has to face his Esau. Can I help you with something? At some point in our life, we're going to have to face our Esaus. Our Esaus may show up in our marriage. They may show up in our relationships. Esau may show up on the job. Esau may show up in our children. But at some point in life, we have an appointment with Esau. So Jacob comes to the place now where he has to face this thing that he's been running from all of his life. He's got to face this foe. He's got to face this one that has always caused him to feel inferior or intimidated or not really sure of himself. It came to a point where he had to stand up and face his giant. So the Bible records that on the eve of this appointment with Esau, that Jacob got up that night and he took his wives and his women servants and his sons and he told them, you all go on ahead of us. Go on ahead of me. I've got something that I've got to take care of on my own. See, there's some places in life that you can't take everybody. There's some situations that you've got to deal with that you can't take everybody. And Apostle Lindsay preached this a while back, and even Apostle Hopkins said it this week. It's a solitary place. See, a lot of times when we have to face issues within ourselves, we want to stand and point fingers at everybody around us. But Jacob let his wives go. He let the women servants go. He said, you know what? I'm releasing you from this because it's not your battle. It's not your issue. This thing that I'm battling with, that I'm wrestling with, is in me. So I'm not going to blame you, Rachel, even though you acted crazy at one point in time. I'm not going to blame you, Leah, because your dad is a hot mess. I'm not going to blame you, my women servant. I'm not even going to blame my children. So I tell you what, leave me here in this solitary place. I've got to get to God. So he sends them on. And the Bible says in verse 24 that Jacob was left alone. And this match, this confrontation ensued. Now check this out. He didn't fight the devil. He didn't go into spiritual warfare. Devil, I rebuke you. You so much. No. I've got to deal with the Jacob in me. There's something in me that causes me to feel inferior. There's something in me that I've been battling with all of my life. And it hasn't just affected me as I was raising up, coming up as a child. It hasn't just affected me on my job. It's affected me in my own house. It's affecting how I deal with my children. It's affecting me how I deal and make decisions. This thing is following me. And so Jacob said, I can't go around him. I can't blame Esau. Esau's gone. I can't blame my dad. I can't blame my mom. I just got to stand before God and say, God, get this thing out of me. So it comes to a point. So Jacob had to wrestle. To wrestle means to engage. It means an altercation. Y'all young guys know WWE, SmackDown, or whatever. It's a brawl. It's a contending for a prize. And so this is where Jacob found himself, in this place, in this solitary place where he wrestles. Now, it wasn't just one of those types of prayers where Jacob went before God and said, Lord, why you let this happen to me? Lord, it's your fault that I married the wrong woman. Lord, it's your fault that I don't have a relationship with my mom or my dad. He didn't go before God playing a name game or blaming focus. That's what we do sometimes. We go before God when our stuff is messed up and jacked up. We bringing everybody and their cousin into our prayer life. But God has shown us through the life of Jacob that you need to isolate your situation and say, you know what, God, it ain't about Rachel. It's not about Leah. It's not about Laban. It's not about Isaac. It's about me. It's me. It's something in me that I hate. It's something in me, God, that when I want to do good, evil is present. There's something in me when I want to make the right decision, I end up making a bad decision. There's something in me that won't let me wait for the manifestation of your blessings in my life. There's something in me that I hate. I hate my name. And Jacob began, I hate my, when people call my name, God, it reminds me of who I am. When they call my name, it reminds me of what I did. When they call my name, it reminds me of even all the way back in the womb before I took my first breath. It reminded me of the struggle, even in my mother's womb. It keeps reminding me, God. This thing keeps reminding me. It followed me all the days of my life. It followed me out of my mother's house. Now it's in my house. Now I got issues with my children because that thing that I didn't crucify in my life is now living in my son's life. God. And he wrestled. And he wrestled. And there was something about the perseverance of Jacob's prayer that shifted the atmosphere where he was. There was something about Jacob's prayer that caused a transformation in realms. There was something about Jacob's prayer that caused him to exit the third dimension and shift into the fourth dimension. There was something about Jacob's prayer that caused him to lift up out of his situation, out of his circumstance, and he found himself in the fourth dimension where there's no time, there's no limits, there's no boundaries, and he began to have heavenly encounters. My God.